Functions. A definition of function is a function is a group of statements that together perform a task. In every C program has at least one function which is main function, and all the most trivial program can define an additional functions. Then a function declaration tells the compiler about a function name, return type and parameters. So see, these are the three major part of a function. A function definition provides the actual body of the function. In every C programming library provides numerous built-in functions that your program can call. For example, string concatenate, string cat method. So the string cat method is nothing but string concatenation of two string. The next one is memory copy. So memory copy is one memory location to another memory location, and many more functions are available in a function. A function can also be referred as a method or a subroutine or a procedure, etc. Right? So this is the basic structure, syntax or definition of function. The next topic is how to defining a function, right? So the general form of a function definition in C programming language as follows. So this is the structure of defining a function, that is return type, function name, parameter, list. Then body of the function, right? Then a function definition in C programming consists of a function header and function body. Here the various parts of the function definition are: first one is return type, second one is function name, third one is parameters, right? Then return type is nothing but a function may return a value. That is a return type, right? A function may return a value. The return type is the data type of the value the function returns. Some function perform the desired operations without returning a value. In this case, the return type is the keyword void, right? The return type is, we are using the particular program as keyword void. The next one is function name. The function name is nothing but this is the actual name of the function, right? The function name is the actual name of the function, where we can use the name of the particular program. That is the function name. The function name and the parameter list together constitute the function signature, right? Then parameter. So parameter is nothing but it is a placeholder. When a function is invoked, you pass a value to the parameter, right? This value is referred to as actual parameter or argument, right? The parameter list refers to the type, order and number of the parameter of a function. Then parameter are optional. That is, a function may contain no parameter. So this is a definition of parameter. Another one is function body. Function body is nothing but it contains a collection of statements that define what the function does. So this is the function body. So these are the four major parts we are using in a function, right? So the next one is example of the function, right? Even below the structure source code of the function called maximum, right? This function take two parameters, that is number 1 and number 2, and return the maximum value of those two numbers, right? Here we can assign the values. Integer, we can using the data type. Name of the name is maximum, integer maximum. We can assign two parameter value, that is number 1 and number 2. So in the maximum number 1 and number 2. So here we are using the local variable declaration is integer result. We can take about the output is we can assign the variable is result, right? Then we can apply the conditional statement if condition is nothing but to check whether the condition is true or false. Then if number 1 greater than number 2, then result is equal to number 1. Then else result is equal to number 2. Then return the result, right? So the output is, we can assign the number 1 means 10 and number 2 is 20. So we can it can be considered as a number 1 is greater or number 1 is less. It will give the output of maximum. element. For example, number 1 is equal to 10, number 2 is equal to 20. So the maximum value is 20. So it can be print number 2 is equal to 20, right? Then next one is function declaration. Function declaration is nothing but it is also called as function prototype. So another one name of the function declaration is function prototype. A function prototype consists of 4 parts, right? First one is return type, second one is function name, third one is parameter list, and fourth one is terminating or semicolon. So these are the basic 4 parts we are using in a function declaration. So the next one is syntax of function declaration. We are using the data type function name, data type 1 variable 1, data type n variable n. So this is the basic syntax of function declaration. Next, a function prototype tells the compiler that the function may later be used in the program. The function prototype is not needed if function is placed before the main function code, right? The next one is function call. The function call is the statement invoke the function. Function call is mainly used by the function. When the function invoked, the compiler jumps to the called function to execute the statement that are a part of that function. Once the called function is executed, the program control passes back to the calling function. A function call statement has the following. The first syntax is function name, variable 1, comma, variable 2. Function, another one is function name of argument 1, comma, argument 2. If the return type of the function is not void, then the following syntax can be used, right? Then syntax 2 is variable name, function name, variable 1 up to variable 2. Variable name, function name of parameter 1 or parameter 2. So here the following points are to be noted while calling a function. So there are 2 points. First, the function name and the number and the type of argument in the function call must be the same as that given in the function declaration and the function header of the function definition, right? The function name and the number and the type of argument is the function call must be a same name, right? And it given the function declaration and the function header of the function is the definition part. Next one is names. Name is nothing but it is the types or name of the variable in function declaration or function call, and header of function definition may vary, right? So this is the 2 main parts we are using in a function call, right? The simple example program for function call, we are using the header file. Then void sum integer a comma b. We can declare 2 variable a and b. Then integer main. Then integer a comma b. We can get the input of the particular value or variable, that is scanf %d ampersand a and b. Then calling the particular function is sum of a comma b, right? Sum of a comma b, already we can assign or declare the variable a comma b, right? Sum of a comma b. Then void sum of integer x comma integer y. So here we can define the particular function, that is the particular function definition. Then we can use another one variable as integer c, right? Then c is equal to x plus y, print c, right? So then we assign the variable of particular a and b are x and y, right? The output is x is or a is 2, b is 3, right? So the output is c is equal to x plus y means 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. The output of c is equal to 5, right? Here void data type indicate that the function is written nothing, right? Void function is written does not return any value, right? Returning nothing. That is, if the function is not returning anything, then it display anything, then its data type is as specified as a void, right? Then next one is type of functions implementation, right? Type of function implementation. It can be divided into 4 parts. First one is not passing argument and not returning anything. Then not passing arguments and returning some values. Next one is passing arguments and not returning anything. Next one is passing argument and returning some value. So these are the types of function implementation, right? So this is the first case, is not passing argument and not returning some values. So here also we can using the program as include stdio.h. We can declare the function is integer sum. Then integer main. We can assign the values integer a, b and c. Then print the particular, get the input of the particular variable a, b and get the output of c. C is equal to x plus y. Print c. So we can assign some values of a and b, then we'll get the same output for the particular value c, right? This is the not passing argument and not returning some values, right? Second condition is not passing argument and returning some values, same values. Here also the same function, we can declare the function name is sum, then the function is called sum, then function defined, then we can assign the variable a, b and c, then print the give the input of the particular variable, then get the output of c. So we can assign the variable a, b and assign the values 2 and 3, then get the output c is equal to 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, right? Then passing arguments are parameter to function. Passing argument or parameter to the function. How we can pass the argument to the function is, in a programming, function argument is commonly referred as actual parameter, right? And the function parameter is referred to as the formal parameter. So to find the definition of the passing argument or parameter to the function is, a function argument is commonly referred as actual parameter and function parameter is referred as formal parameter, right? So here the actual and formal parameter is, here we are declaring the variable void add integer num1 and integer number2. This is the formal parameter as well as the function definition, right? Then function body, we are going to apply the function body. Then we can give them the main function, integer main function. Then we can using the actual parameter. Already we can assign the values number 1 and number 2 variable. We can assign the value of particular formal parameter. That is, the function name definition is, our function name is add. Then give the value of number 1 and number 2 is 10, 20. That is actual parameter, or as well as it is the function called return 0, right? So 10 plus 20 means the output is 30, right? Next, there are two ways by which parameter can be passed to a function. One is called by value, another one is called by reference. Call by value is nothing but during the function call, actual parameter value is copied and passed to formal parameter. Changes made to the formal parameter does not affect the actual parameter. This is the definition of call by value, right? During function call, actual parameter value is copied and passed to formal parameter. Changes made to the formal parameters does not affect the actual parameters, right? The C program for swapping two number using call by values. Here also using the header file, main function, declaration part, we can assign two values, integer n1 and number 1 and number 2. Print of, enter two numbers, then scan of the particular two numbers, ampersand number 1 and number 2. Then print of in main value before swapping number 1 and number 2. Then swap n1, n2. Then print of in main value after swapping number 1 and number 2, return 0. The main declaration part is void swap integer num1, number 2. Integer, we can assign the temporary variable integer temp. The print function, print the swapping two function number 1 and number 2. Then temporary value we can assign number 1. Then number 1 is equal to number 2. Then number 2 also we can assign temporary, that is number 2 is equal to temporary value. Then print the function values after swapping n1 and n2. So after the given the output is, if suppose n1 value is 10 and n2 value is 20, right? After swapping n1 value is 20 and n1 value is 10. So this is a call by value function, right? Then call by reference. In call by reference, we pass memory location or reference or actual parameter to formal parameter. It uses a pointer to pass reference of an actual parameter to formal parameter. Changes made to the formal parameter immediately reflect to actual parameter. Right? This is the same example. Here also we are using the swap swapping program example. Right? So here we are using the addressing variable of number 1 and number 2, then swap the two elements. Right? Here the output is enter two number 10 and 20. In main value before swapping the element is not swapping. In number 1 value is 10, number 2 value is also 20. In main function value after swapping 10 and 20, for that is called by reference. In function values after swapping, n2 value is changed to n1 and n1 value is changed to n2. That is swapping process apply. In main value after swapping is 20 and 10. Right? In the above example, instead of passing a copy of n1 and n2 to swap functions operation performed on formal parameter, it reflected to actual parameter and hence actual swapping is performed inside swap function as well as main function. Right? So next one, this is the difference between call by value and call by reference. So in call by value, when a function is called, the actual value are passed. Call by reference, when a function is called, the address of value are passed. In call by value, the parameter passed are normal variable. In call by reference, the parameter passed are pointer variable. Then in call by value, actual argument cannot be modified. But in call by reference, an actual argument is possible from called function. In call by value, actual argument remain preserved and no change of modification. But call by reference, actual argument will not be preserved. In next one is call by value, calling parameter swap a comma b. But in call by reference, calling parameter swap addressing, for that is ampersand a and ampersand b. In call by value, receiving parameters void swap integer x comma integer y, but call by reference, receiving parameter void swap of integer star x comma integer star y. Star is nothing but addressing variable. Right? Thank you.